Hi YouTube, it's Catherine Michelle. I was just going over the report from Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, otherwise known as BCA, and it's a report on the examination of physical evidence. Here we go. It lists everything. You see I have everything color-coded. Take your time, you can stop the screen, and then you will be able to tell. I want you to be able to know that everything I'm going to read to you from this report is on here. There's that. I'm going to scan each page so you can read each thing, little at a time. Stop it when you need to and read it, because you are going to be amazed at what we found. Here we go. That page, and then this one, as it was signed off. Was it close enough? Can you read it? I hope so. If not, I will have a link to where you can find this at The Ugly Truth. Now, as you see with the highlighted areas, the yellow one being the gun that was found, and then the knife that was found that they never even took into consideration as part of the crime scene, but it absolutely was. It has the blood of them on the blade and on the handle, but we'll go over that. That actually right now, you know what? It doesn't even matter. Everything else is moot. When we finish this, we have the smoking gun. We have our answer right here, and nobody can deny it. This is it. I'm just in shock, but here we go. We're gonna go through the first items that they tested. The first one was the trigger, which has a mixture of 2 or more individuals. Major male DNA profile matches David Crowley. This is blood now. This isn't fingerprints, this is blood. David Crowley is one of the contributors to the blood on the trigger. Now mind you, it says mixture of 2 or more. Remember this. David matched, he was a match. The major profile does not match Kamel or Rania. Who's the second individual or the third individual? Magazine, there was blood on a magazine. Mixture of 2 or more individuals. Major male DNA profile matches David Timothy Crowley, so his blood is the blood that's on the magazine. Major profile does not match Kamel or Rania. Okay, again, you have mixture of 2 or more individuals, only David matches, Kamel and Rania don't. Who's the other blood contributor? Item 8.1, the blade of the pocket knife. Mixture of 2 or more individuals. David Crowley, Kamel, and Rania cannot be excluded. So they weren't positively identified as being blood contributors to the blade on the pocket knife, but they can't be excluded. Items 11 and 44, blood from the west wall and the bullet, and a bullet. Here's where we start with the bullets, people. There were 6 total. Really only 5. One was found a month later. That one just doesn't count. You can't do that a month later. Okay, anyway. Okay, for the sake of argument, we'll let it count. So right now, we've got 6. And here's number 1. Single source. Now notice the difference in writing. Everything up to here has been mixture of 2 or more. This one says single source DNA profile indicated as female. Matches Kamel. Does not match David or Rania. Okay, bullet number 1. Take that one away. That's got Kamel's blood. Now, we have items 14, 23, 27, 42-1, and 43-1. Those are blood from the footprints, the laptop, the hallway, and bullets. DNA profile indicate as female. 1 contributor. Does not match David or Rania, but it matches Kamel. So those, and if we look at items number 42 and 43, remember, go back and stop that so you can see. 42 and 43 are Kamel. So we have 3 bullets with Kamel's blood on it. Now we're going to go to item number 35, the cell phone. Here we go back again to mixture of 2 or more individuals. Kamel and Rania cannot be excluded from being possible contributors. David Timothy Crowley is excluded. His blood is not on the cell phone. We have buttons on the safe. Again, mixture of 2 or more individuals. Major DNA profile indicated as female matches Kamel. Major profile does not match David or Rania. Again, who is the other contributor? We have lots of items here with 2 or more contributors with no answers and no matches. Item number 41-2, which is a page from the notepad. Mixture of 2 or more individuals. Major DNA profile indicated as female matches Kamel. Major profile does not match David or Rania. Who's the other person? Item number 45-1, which is the bullet from the south basement wall. It went, I'm not sure, this is where they found it. I think I read somewhere that it went through the floor and ended up in the wall. Don't quote me on that, but you know what? It doesn't matter. We have bullet number, we're working on bullet number 4 now. And that one, where am I? Oh, again, mixture of 2 or more individuals. Major DNA profile indicated as female and matches Rania. That's another bullet. Okay, we have 3 from Kamel. We have 1 in the basement wall that doesn't have anybody's DNA, nothing. It's just no DNA profile at all. The other bullet, the bullet number 5, has a mixture of 2 more individuals. Major profile indicated as female matches Rania. Major profile does not match David or Kamel. Whose other blood is on that one? We have bullet number 6. This is found a month later, shot into a ceiling by the front door that everybody missed. There is no blood found. Let me read it to you directly from the report. Right here. I will hold it for you. Blood was not detected on item 57. That's the bullet in the ceiling. However, a sample was collected from 57 as 57-1, which means they swabbed it anyway to see what they could find. They found no blood, but they did find nuclear DNA that matched David. Of course, they're going to find his DNA on it. He put the bullets in the gun. His DNA will be on should have been on every bullet that was left in that magazine, because when you put them in, you're transferring your DNA. But out of 6 bullets, Attic only has DNA, does no blood at all. Was not shot through David. None. Was not shot through Rania, I'm sorry. Was not shot through Kamel. We have another bullet in the south basement wall. No DNA. Nothing. Again, same thing. No DNA, no, except for this one had no profile found. We have bullet number 53, which is Rania's. We have 3 bullets with Kamel's DNA. 0 bullets with David's DNA. No bullet was found. The bullet that killed David was not found. It was not in the house. And yet the police say that they wrapped this up within 2 hours and said he did it. How can they claim murder-suicide when the police didn't find the bullet that killed David? It wasn't, and has not been in the house. Does that mean that he was killed somewhere else? Highly likely. Very likely, as a matter of fact, and brought back. There's your smoking gun, people. And it came from the police themselves. There's no bullet that killed David. Nothing. And if there's no bullet from him where he shot himself in the head, he did not commit these murders. He could not commit these murders because he would have shot himself last. The bullet would have been found. It would be in the residence. And it's not there. You want your smoking gun? There you go. The report. The BCA report. right here. I don't know what else to say. He didn't do it. And these reports prove it. And again, I will have a link to where you can find this report and you can read it for yourself. Every single blood was tested that they found, and they tested, especially, again, I can't stress this enough, how this proves his innocence. This absolutely proves 100%, without a doubt, David is innocent.